Today we will read lesson 161 to lesson 170. Here we go. Lesson 161, Word List. Magic e-syllables A equals /A/. Taste. Waste. Bathe. Range. Change. Strange. Arrange. Exchange. Lesson 161, Sentences. Chuck has some change in his pocket. Jane can bathe herself in the bathroom shower. A strange smell came from the fish on the plate. Fran let Fred have a taste of her vanilla milkshake. The teacher can arrange for Max to meet with the principal. In her haste to quickly finish the test, Grace made a silly mistake. Lesson 162, Word List. Magic e-syllables I equals /I/. Hide. Ride. Side. Tide. Wide. Bride. Pride. Glide. Slide. Stride. Bribe. Tribe. Bike. Hike. Like. Mike. Strike. File. Mile. Pile. Smile. While. Life. Wife. Dime. Lime. Time. Crime. Chime. Wise. Rise. Size. Prize. Lesson 162, Sentences. Frank has a big smile on his face. The teacher set a time limit on the test. Mike will hike another mile and then rest. Both a lime and a lemon have a sour taste. The sun will rise in the east and set in the west. Neil has a dime, a nickel, and a penny in his pocket. Lesson 163, Word List. Magic e-syllables I equals /I/. Fine. Line. Mine. Nine. Pine. Wine. Spine. Shine. Wine. Pipe. Ripe. Wipe. Stripe. Dive. 5. Drive. Strive. Ice. Mice. Nice. Rice. Price. Slice. Spice. Twice. Fire. Hire. Tire. Wire. Bite. Kite. White. Quite. Lesson 163, Sentences. Mike went on a 5-mile bike ride. This spice gives the rice a nice taste. The man must pay a fine for speeding in traffic. The boy must not whine when he doesn't get his way. Ray will wax and polish his truck to make it shine. Grace waited in line to get her ticket to see the film. Mike needed some help to fix the flat tire on his bike. The cowboy found a lost silver mine near the edge of the ranch. Jane had a scoop of vanilla ice cream with fudge sauce and nuts. Jake reached out and grabbed a ripe peach from a branch of the peach tree. Lesson 164, Word List. Magic e-syllables I equals /I/. Inside. Outside. Aside. Outline. Sunrise. Sometime. Alike. Alive. Arrive. Divide. Invite. Excite. Advise. Advice. Admire. Entire. Inquire. Combine. Recognize. Lesson 164, Sentences. The twin boys are very much alike. Mike can divide 12 by 6 and get 2. Jane can read an entire novel in 1 week. The children came inside to get out of the rain. They expect the train to arrive sometime after sunrise. If it's a nice day, Sally will go outside and play with her kite. Mike got some advice from his teacher on how to solve a math problem. The teacher can advise the class on the best way to study for the test. Lesson 165, Word List. Magic e-syllables O equals /O/. Joke. Poke. Woke. Broke. Smoke. Spoke. Stroke. Choke. Hole. Mole. Pole. Stole. Bone. Cone. Tone. Zone. Lone. Stone. Throne. Hope. Rope. Slope. Lesson 165, Sentences. The king sat on a throne in his castle. The man spoke with a strong French accent. A loud noise woke Jake up from a deep sleep. Mike fell off his bike and broke a bone in his leg. A lone pine tree sat on a slope on the side of a hill. A mole is a little animal that lives in a hole in the ground. The cowboy can chase down a steer and toss a rope around its legs. Nancy couldn't keep her ice cream cone from dripping on her hand. Lesson 166, Word List. Magic e-syllables O equals /O/. Dose. Close. Hose. Nose. Rose. Close. Chose. Those. Note. Vote. Quote. Drove. Stove. Robe. Globe. Code. Road. Home. Dome. Dose. Lesson 166, Sentences. Congress must vote to pass a law. The cowboy rode off into the sunset. A fire engine must carry a long fire hose. Mike set the pan on top of the kitchen stove. The bank will close its office for the holiday. When Jane woke up, she found a note from her mom. The man drove to a shopping center near his home. At sunrise, the mole will poke its nose out of its hole. Lesson 167, Word List. Magic e-syllables O equals /O/. Or. Bore. Core. For. More. Sore. tour, war, score, snore, store, shore, chore. Lesson 167, Sentences. The peace officer wore a badge on his chest. Jake tore a hole in the sleeve of his jacket. Nancy tossed the apple core into the wastebasket. A long speech may bore the crowd and make them doze off. When playing a game of golf, a player may need to shout for. If our team can score more points than their team, we will win the game. Lesson 168, Word List. Magic E-syllables O equals /O/. Enclose, expose, dispose, suppose, ignore, explore, adore, alone. Lesson 168, Sentences. The children simply adore their teacher. A rocket has been sent up to explore space. A peace officer cannot ignore a crime in progress. To dispose of your trash, place it in a trash can. Mike will sit down and spend some time alone with a novel. I suppose that those black clouds mean that there is a chance of rain. Lesson 169, Word List. Magic E-syllables U equals /U/. Use, fuse, fume, huge, cube, cued, mule, mewed, pure, cure, amuse, accuse, confuse, excuse, volume, dispute, figure. Lesson 169, Sentences. Betty has a cute little kitten. Jane dropped an ice cube into her glass. A whale is a huge animal that lives in the sea. Scott can use a drill to bore a hole in the plank. Jake could see a dim figure through the mist and fog. Gail said, "If you'll excuse me, I have to leave now. Mitch will take some medicine to cure his sore throat. There will be a big volume of mail this holiday season. A spoiled brat may fuss and fume when he doesn't get his way." Lesson 170, Word List. Magic E-syllables U equals /O/. Tube, tune, June, prune, dune, duke, dude, rude, crude, rule, Luke, plume, truce, spruce, brute, flute, salute, costume, include, conclude. Lesson 170, Sentences. The battle ended in a truce. June played a tune on her flute. Luke sat in the shade of a spruce tree. In the play, Joan wore a fancy costume. A sand dune is a big hill made of sand. A plume of black smoke rose up from the fire. The city council must conclude its meeting by noon. The Duke helped the king and queen to rule their kingdom. Thank you everyone. This is Teacher Jamar. We will see you next time.